Hey students, I'm going to show you how to do a simple revolution in Creo. And this time I'd like to share my screen with you. So hopefully you can see this. I've already opened up Creo because I lose my share if it's not open already. So I'm going to go to New, and it's going to be a part. So make sure this is selected. It's going to be a solid, and we're going to call this example _2. Okay, say okay. And we are going to sketch on the top plane. So click on the top plane here, select sketch, and then come over here and select sketch view. So now your line of sight is normal to your sketching plane. And we are going to sketch something very simple. It's going to look like this. Make sure you hit the middle scroll button. Now, we have some dimensions here I want to edit. So the first dimension I want to edit is this one here. So I'm going to click on this one, and I'm going to make it, say, 200, let's say. All right, and let's say I want to make this one. As well, maybe. Okay. Now, here's some nice features here. Let's say I want this line to be equal to this line as far as the length is concerned. So I can click on this one and maybe make that 50, for example, right? And then come up here and on the constraint and select equal, and then select this line and select this line. So now both equal to 50. Let's see, let's change this one here. So we got 50. Oh, trying to see these numbers here. Hang on just a second. Just trying to get my dimensions right. This is 200. I wonder if I erase that dimension. Let's make this equal and this equal. Okay, that looks better. I think once you start using these constraints, it's more difficult to change the dimension at that point. It's okay. I'm just trying to get the point. This line is equal to this one. And, all right. So just a basic shape like this. This is 50. You can go to Tools, or rather Analysis, and I can click on the measuring tool and I can measure this line. It says it's 141 inches. Okay, and this would be the same. But for some reason, it's not allowing me to edit those dimensions. But that's okay. Right now, I just want to draw a closed profile like this, right? And I think the constraints are what's causing my problem. All right, so go back to Sketch and click on the center line, and I want you to click on somewhere here on this same plane, anywhere, and then hit the your middle scroll wheel, double click on this dimension right here, and let's just make that 40. Okay. So when we hit our OK button here and go to revolve, it will automatically revolve that spool. Okay. So just select OK. It doesn't matter that your dimensions might be slightly different than mine. I just want you to see how to do the revolve. Go ahead up here. I'm going to show you here how to do a chamfer. So if you click on chamfer, and you can click on this edge here. Notice it's 7. Let's change it to excuse me. Change it to 10. Okay. And let's chamfer this side here. Select OK. All right. So yeah, it's starting to look like a spool. Let's go ahead and chamfer these edges as well. Select OK. All right. Now, let's go ahead and add a material to this. So go to View, go to Appearances, and select the red. And you may have to do it twice to get the little paintbrush up. Click this edge, this. We're painting the part. Okay. There is a way to do this all at one time. But Mr. Morris has got to research. It's been a long time. Maybe you have discovered it. And if you have, that's fine. Mr. Morris wasn't holding his control key down. Make sure you hold your control key down when you're selecting these surfaces with the paintbrush. So the OK up here in the top right hand corner. It's like I got a red spool, right? So you put some rope around that. All right, I'm going to cut off all these planes here. You do that right here. Datum display filters. And turn that off. Okay. So we can get a nice view like this. Go to File, Save As, save a copy. Come down here and go to PNG snapshot. And this is going to be example 2. Select OK. So no. And then you can come in here and look at that part if you want. So mine's under Documents. Example 2. And this is what you need to submit, something very similar to this, okay? For some reason, I had trouble editing a couple of dimensions. I'll go back and research that, but for the most part, this is pretty close to what I want you to turn in. I'm not going to grade it very hard. I just want to see if you're able to do a simple revolve. All right. So stop share here and stop the recording, and we'll see you next time.